Read the TV, episode 28, 23rd of the 2nd, 2018. Question today is, what is level 2? Don't forget the disclaimer, I tell you every day, you need to understand what you're doing. Don't ask me for advice on buying or selling individual stocks. So what is level 2? Well, normally all you can see is the bid and offer, which is the buy and sell price. Obviously, you buy at 208 and you sell at 205. So if you bought and sold that stock instantly, you're obviously going to be in a loss. The difference between the two is the spread. We've been through all this before. So you get to see the bid and offer, the buy and sell. But what you don't get to see is the underlying order book to see where the buyers and sellers are transacting. So the first thing to understand with level 2 is that there's the bid and offer. Level 2 is the underlying order book. You can see the market makers who have these 3 to 4 letter constructions to tell you that the market makers, so you've got like Peel Hunt, Winterfloods. So we can see that on the bid and offer, we've got 205 to 208. We've got 2 sellers and 1 buyer, and then we get to see the underlying structure of the order book. We get to see how many buyers and sellers at different prices that there are. So there's 3 sellers here want to sell a combination of 3,230 shares at 210.0. Now, the important thing to understand is that what affects, or you're going to trade somewhere within that price, whether you're buying or selling. The important thing to understand is that it's the supply of and demand of buyers and sellers in the underlying order book that determines exactly what price you're going to get and how this price is going to move. If more sellers turn up and the buyers disappear, then obviously for those sellers to execute, they're going to have to accept a lower price and vice versa. So there's no, it's not level 2 isn't part of my process. It's interesting to watch. Sometimes if I'm looking for an exact entry on a swing trade, it might come into play, but very rarely. It's just not pertinent to what I do. Some people put more weight on it. The reason I don't put a lot of weight on it is because these things can look very attractive. So there are some people out there that will make buying decisions and selling decisions based on the structure of the underlying order book. But it can change. In 1 minute it looks like there's more buyers in control, the next minute there are more sellers in control. So it's not something I rely upon. So that's what level 2 is. So let's go and have a look at what's going on. US had, if we look at the US yesterday, you can see it had a weak close. Particularly the transport. If we look at the UK this morning, you look at opening prints, very, very weak. Very, very weak. So we wait and watch. Having a look at how that affects the portfolio. Most of these trades are still marching to the beat of their own drum. We're 4% off all-time portfolio highs. The 350 is off 6.75%. We've got a gain on the board, roughly 3%. So still not a lot to do. We're just waiting and watching. But let's not beat around the bush. This is quite an interesting area. Are we going to put in a low high and low low and march into bear market? It's on the table, or are we going to just flip flop around this area, work the volatility out, and then move higher? It's a possibility, which is why we don't try and predict. We just manage our risk and see what the market does each day. That's it for today. Any questions, drop them into the comments section.